Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/OhNoConsequences. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten will convince you. And random fact about my cat society is that the finance department there is always led by fraudsters. And also before I get started, don't forget to check out my other channel, Surrender Reviews, where I do video game, movie, and show reviews, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. And without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, classic, oh no, consequences. Bride demanded $1,500 from each guest to pay for her wedding and ends up dumped. And OP goes on to say, this was originally from a bridezilla's Facebook account from several years ago. Bride demanded $1,500 from each guest because she wanted a blowout wedding she couldn't afford, and has a meltdown when she doesn't get it. I don't know the bride or anyone else involved. This has been passed around social media over the past few years. And this person here says, dear friends, it comes with great sadness that I'm announcing the cancellation of the blank wedding. I apologize for canceling only 4 days beforehand. Unfortunately, blank and I have broken up due to some recent and irreparable problems. We have decided to end our relationship and not go forth with any future proceedings. However, we are remaining civil and are still a team for our son. After hours of tears, mental exhaustion, and even disassociation, I have come to this decision. In 1 hour after posting this status, I am going to delete my Facebook. Social media has caused me only paranoia and toxicity. I mean, I guess you could say that for a lot of people. Anyways, this person goes on to say, I will be spending these next 2 months backpacking in South America, exploring my soul and ridding myself of toxic energy brought on by my friends and family, the ones who I thought I could trust the most. Well, good for you, I guess. Anyways, this person goes on to say, hence, I will be out of the country for all of October and November. Please don't contact me. When I am ready, I may make a new Facebook and add friends and family that haven't effing stabbed me in the back. How did all this come crashing down? Well, I invited all on Facebook, players, bystanders, and side characters of the people in my life to take a seat and listen. You are all somehow involved. Somehow everyone is wrapped up into this mess. Even if you were invited to my wedding, I don't care. Well, how could you be wrapped up in this mess if you were invited to the wedding? Anyways, this person goes on to say, you might hear of the drama, and I would rather you hear it from me. I am not asking for sympathy, I just want to tell my story. Before I begin this mini novel, I invite all of you, including the C's who have ruined my marriage and life, to put yourselves in my shoes. For once, let me take the stage and let me voice the most painful few months of my life. Well, this should be interesting. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, at first, things were a fairy tale. I met the love of my life at 14. We were both young, but somehow we just knew we were meant to be. We worked on my family's farm together, and with each warm summer spent in the fields, our love grew deeper and deeper. Fast forward to high school, we went strong all 4 years. He put a ring on my finger when I was 18, worth nearly $5,000. We would put everything on the line for each other. Everything. We both chose to attend the same community college and work full-time in order to build our dream. We spent most of our days by each other's sides. I will always be thankful for that. Fast forward a few years, I was 20. I realized I was pregnant with my first. We were elated, tearful, and thankful to God for this gift. After giving birth to Decline, I really hope I am butchering the pronunciation on that. Let me know in the comments how it's probably supposed to be pronounced, because I have no idea how it's supposed to be pronounced. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, I knew the next step would be to focus on my career and become financially stable. My ex did the same. We saved and saved. I was in love, I was happy, and I was looking forward to life. We continued working and even got our degree. It was hard, yes, but so blissfully worth it. We managed to save up nearly $15,000 for a wedding. Since our love was like a fairy tale, we wanted an extravagant blowout wedding, one where our son could be included. Hey person, maybe some financial advice, but probably focus on an extravagant blowout wedding when you're in a better financial position. But hey, what do I know? Anyways, this person here goes on to say, we started touring venues and we're torn between two. A local psychic told us to go with a more expensive option, and we thought, why not? Hey person, maybe focus more on what's in your budget than going to a local psychic. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, we just needed a little push. Our dream wedding amounted to $60,000, all included with flights to Aruba. All we asked for was a little help from our friends and family to make it happen. Well, define a little help. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, I specifically, and I mean specifically, asked for cash gifts. How could we have a wedding that we dreamed for without proper funding? Maybe go for a little bit cheaper there, my friend. Anyways, this person goes on to say, we had sacrificed so much and only asked each guest for around $1,500. I mean, that's like only a rent's worth or like a few college courses worth of money there, my friend. Anyways, this person goes on to say, we talked to a few people who even promised us more to make our dream come true. My maid of honor, who shall not be named, pledged $5,000 along with their planning services. We tearfully thanked and accepted. My ex's family offered to contribute $3,000, so our request for $1,500 for all the guests was not that out of the ordinary. I mean, like I said, that's like only a rent's worth of money, or maybe like could get you some college courses worth of money, but then again, those would probably actually last longer and, you know, probably help you down the road. Anyways, this person goes on to say, like, we made it clear, if you couldn't contribute, you were invited to our exclusive wedding. It's a once-in-a-lifetime party. So, we sent out RSVPs, and only 8 people replied and sent us the check. We were livid. How was this supposed to happen without a little help from our friends? To make matters worse, my ex's family took back their offer. Suddenly, more people backed out, including that C of a maid of honor, my best friend since childhood, my second family. Hey person, as my dad once told me, friends tell friends when they're probably about to do something stupid. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, I was so shocked and tearful. To make matters worse, it was only a month before the wedding. To cancel everything would have been more than $5,000. Desperately, we resent our invites and asked people to donate what they could. I mean, seriously people, what is $1,000? What is $1,500? Clearly not a lot. Well, you have to understand that that's like only a rent's worth of money. Anyways, this person goes on to say, it would be quite manageable with a budget. I have heard of people asking for worse. Well, that doesn't really make this a whole lot better there, my friend. Anyways, this person goes on to say, we set up a GoFundMe that only got us $250. At this point, we were exhausted and tired. I yelled at my ex. I became unraveled. I realized my dream wedding was become a nightmare. Then, it got worse. Oh no. How much worse could it be for this little spoiled princess? Anyways, this person here goes on to say, my ex came into the room and offered to get a Vegas wedding done. I laughed in his face, but he was dead serious. He wanted those cheap, raggedy, filthy, horse-like Vegas weddings. I mean, WTF? Was he out of his mind? I'm not sure I can say this. Am I supposed to like the idea of getting married in the heart of shady gamblers, alcoholics, and get-rich-quick scams? Suddenly, my body began to shake as I entered a panic attack. My ex left the room and didn't apologize for his horrible idea. I then called my maid of honor and cried my eyes out. Instead of sympathy, I was told that I was asking for way too much and I should stick to my budget. I mean, no words can describe. How could someone who offered me thousands of effing dollars then deny me what my promised money was and tell me to shift down my budget? She knows my effing dream was a blowout wedding. I just wanted to be a Kardashian for a day and then live my life like normal. I called her a filthy, poor excuse of a friend and then hung up. I mean, person, your friend is a way better friend than you deserve. I mean, she's probably a way better friend than I would be, because I would tell you to stick it where the sun doesn't shine. Anyways, this person goes on to say, then she blocked me off of all social media, rumors swirled, I received anonymous threats, my ex stayed out later and later, and I have a feeling that he was cheating on me. Okay, if he was, then that is indeed bad. Anyways, this person goes on to say, my bridesmaids climbed on the boat with my maid of honor and dissed me. They essentially told me that I was crazy. They asked for their deposit back, and I said F you to them. I refused to give it back until they pay me back for emotional distress. Well, person, it's more like they're getting off of a sinking ship. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, I need to get away from this awful society. How hard would it have been to donate, friends? Do I matter to you? Just give me money for my wedding. I won't even sugarcoat it. I won't even pretend that that's not what I wanted. It was a dream. I was stabbed, cheated on, and worked. Goodbye. See you in 2 months. Friendly reminder to you C's. Don't think you own me. I am cutting off all of you snakes. I am living my life alone now. I only let those in that I believe have good intentions. Okay, for this entire thing, this is gonna get a special out of 50. Yeah, this one is absolutely insane. And I'm talking next generation levels of insane. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.